Today we're taking a look at the Akko Cream Blue Pro switches, which Akko is marketing as the upgraded version of the original Cream Blue switches. Without having to watch the entire video, I can tell you that I do prefer these over the original Cream Blues. And this is mainly due to how these new Pro switches address the significant pinginess of the original switch. I'm sure lubing the original Cream Blues would have reduced the pinging, but the factory lube of these Pro switches make it so that you get a smooth, long pull tactile that has a much deeper sound signature to my ear. Overall, I think it's just a better user experience, and not having to lube your switches is honestly worth a few extra dollars of the Cream Blue Pro. Having said all that, there are some key differences between the Cream Blue Pro and the original Cream Blues, so let's take them both apart to compare. The Cream Blue Pro now uses a Cherry MX housing style, while the original Cream Blues used a latch housing. The material seems to be identical, and overall the color of the switch has not changed. The stem is where we see some of the more significant differences. First, it's been changed to a box style. Second, the stem pull has been lengthened, reducing the total travel distance to just 3.3 millimeters from 3.5 millimeters. And finally, third, the tactile position of the switch has been moved up, so that the Cream Blue Pro's tactile position is much closer to the start of the key press. Factory lube has also been applied to the stem rails of the Cream Blue Pro, which makes the key press smoother out of the box. Although the spring of the Cream Blue Pro is a bit longer to compensate for the reduced travel distance, the operating force for the switch has not changed. The most significant difference here is actually the dab of lube applied to the ends of the Cream Blue Pro spring, which helps with mitigating any pinging noises without having to open them up and re-lube them. Finally, for the bottom housing, the Cream Blue Pro has been updated to have 5 pins instead of 3. The contacts of the switch have also been upgraded material-wise and should be more corrosion resistant in the long run. The switch to 5-pin will be disappointing for those who typically look forward to Akko switch releases for their compatibility with Otemu hot swap sockets, but this move does open up some plateless soldered options for the series and is overall a net positive in my opinion. So yeah, I really like these Cream Blue Pros. You get a smoother, less pingy, and more stable key press with these. The only thing I wish they had maintained was the 3.5 millimeters of travel, which was already a little short for my tastes, but otherwise, this is a great tactile switch. This is where my voiceover ends, but I wanted to thank you all for watching up to this point. For the remainder of the video, I'll be going through a few sound tests of the Cream Blue Pro versus the Cream Blues. I'll be covering the Monsgeek M3 in a subsequent video, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.